Dylan Roof, the man accused of killing 9 people inside a South Carolina church, has been formally indicted on murder charges. Roof posed with the Confederate flag and reportedly told friends he wanted to start a race war before allegedly going on the rampage.
The tragedy in South Carolina sparked an intense debate about the flag. And today, state senators in South Carolina have voted to remove the Confederate flag from outside the Capitol building. Our Omar Villafranca is in Columbus, and he joins us now on the phone. Omar, the bill now moves to the House. How does it look to go there?
Well, Megan, Elaine, good afternoon. The House is expected to take up the bill later on this afternoon after their lunch break. And the way it works in South Carolina, there's going to be 3 readings of the bill. And then after those 3 readings, if it passes, there's going to be some amendments possibly brought up. But a lot of legislators are trying to strike those amendments down, just make it a clean bill. And the bill would just remove that Confederate battle flag. Then from there, it could go to Governor Nikki Haley's desk, where she is expected to sign it immediately. Now, the House is not going to get through all of those votes today. It's a bigger body. But we are hearing from some of the House Democrats and Republicans that they want to keep this moving along. They want to get this going and basically get it finished, signed into the governor's desk so they can move on to other business. There are people in front of the Capitol right now still, some waving Confederate flags, other people holding a sign saying, "Take it down." But the most poignant thing that we saw today was the wife of Senator Clementa Pinckney. She was killed in the Charleston shooting. He was also a state senator. His wife was in the chambers today when the Senate passed it. Every member of the Senate who was present walked up and gave her a hug and held her. She was just a few feet away from her husband's death, which is still draped over in a black cloth, and there's one white rose that's sitting on there. So it was a very powerful moment. And talking to some of the state reps, they feel that after everything that's gone on, they are ready to move on with this bill and put this in their past and put this flag in a state museum.
And yet, Omar, we know that there are still some people who are opposed to this bill. What is the argument from people who are against this idea?
Several of the state, there was 3 state senators on the Republican side who felt that this was a knee-jerk reaction to the killings. One of the state senators wanted to have the flag raised once a year on a Confederate Soldiers Memorial Day, but then 364 days of the year have the flag down. Other people were just didn't want a knee-jerk reaction. That's what they were saying. But their fellow members on the Republican side, all the way to the top here, Nikki Haley, the Republican governor, felt that it was time for it to come down. And many of them, Republicans and Democrats, said that what basically spurred them on was when the victims were in court and they told Dylan Roof that they forgive him. For a lot of people, that changed their hearts, that changed their minds, and it switched from a political issue to them, and this is what people were telling me, from a political issue to now what's right and what's wrong issue, and they felt that it was right to take the flag down.
All right, powerful developments there. Omar Villafranca, thank you.